Ralph Lauren inspired dark colonial fall decor inspiration with classic black charm for every room. Welcome to this tutorial where we'll explore how to bring Ralph Lauren's dark colonial fall decor style into your home. With classic black charm, rich textures, and timeless design, this guide will show you practical ways to create an elegant seasonal atmosphere in every room. From color palettes to finishing touches, you'll learn the secrets step by step. Whether you want to refresh your living room, dining room, or bedroom, these decor ideas are designed to inspire without overwhelming. The approach works especially well for mature homes with character, blending traditional colonial heritage with a modern seasonal twist. Let's get started with the first design principle. The secret to choosing classic colonial colors that never go out of style. Start with a deep, moody foundation by choosing colors such as matte black, espresso brown, or forest green. These shades set the stage for a rich colonial feel that works beautifully in fall. Apply them to feature walls, trim, or furniture pieces to create depth while leaving space for lighter accents. To balance these dark tones, incorporate soft neutrals such as cream, camel, or beige. Layering warm shades helps the room feel cozy instead of heavy. Remember that contrast is key. Dark walls or furniture paired with light fabrics create a timeless, Ralph Lauren inspired palette that never looks dated. When in doubt, test your color scheme with fabric swatches and paint samples side by side before committing. How to use black elegantly without making a room feel cold. Use black as an anchor rather than the main event. Place it in accent walls, trim, or statement furniture pieces. Surround it with warm lighting like soft amber bulbs or candles to prevent the space from feeling stark. Pair black with textures such as wood, linen, and wool. This adds warmth and comfort, ensuring the dark tones look inviting. Always introduce contrast with cream or gold details to soften the boldness of black. Avoid glossy black finishes. Matte or satin works best for timeless elegance. Warm neutrals that balance dark walls and furniture. Start by layering creams, beiges, and camel shades against dark backdrops. A beige sofa or cream rug instantly softens heavy tones. This creates a balance between richness and approachability in any room. Neutrals can also come through accessories like plaid cushions, wool throws, and linen curtains. Keep textures varied for added depth. This contrast is what gives dark colonial decor its refined, timeless charm. If the room feels too dark, expand the neutral accents rather than repainting the walls. Why leather furniture adds timeless luxury to any room. Invest in classic leather pieces like a tufted sofa or wingback chair. Leather naturally develops patina, making it look richer over time. Opt for dark browns, oxblood, or black to match colonial themes. Pair leather with soft fabrics like wool or velvet for comfort. This creates a contrast between strong materials and cozy layers. Even a single leather armchair can elevate an entire room. Condition leather regularly to maintain softness and prevent cracks. The best wood finishes for a Ralph Lauren-inspired home. Choose dark woods like mahogany, walnut, or cherry for main furniture. These tones enhance the colonial style instantly. Use polished finishes for formality and distressed finishes for rustic appeal. Dark woods with black metal or brass details. This adds refinement and balances the richness. Consider antique pieces, which often have the ideal aged finish. If buying new, pick solid wood instead of veneer. It lasts longer and feels authentic. Plaids, tweeds, and textures, fabrics that instantly feel colonial. Start with plaid throws or cushions in rich fall tones like burgundy, navy, or forest green. Add tweed upholstery or wool blankets for layers. These textures give instant heritage charm. Mix textures rather than repeating the same fabric. Velvet pillows alongside wool blankets provide balance. This variety creates a cozy yet sophisticated look true to Ralph Lauren style. Stick to a limited palette of 3 to 4 colors for fabrics to avoid clutter. How to layer throws and rugs for comfort and charm. Drape throws casually over sofas, armchairs, or beds. Use multiple textures like wool, cashmere, or plaid cotton for variety. This layering creates warmth without being too formal. Place rugs under furniture groupings to define areas. Choose Persian patterns or muted plaids for authenticity. Layer a smaller rug on top of a larger neutral one for extra depth. Always let throws look slightly lived in rather than perfectly folded. With antique brass and bronze for subtle sophistication. Add brass or bronze through lamps, mirrors, and hardware. Their patina softens dark spaces and reflects warm light. Use sparingly so they complement rather than dominate. Antique markets are ideal for finding authentic brass pieces. Polished brass feels formal, while aged bronze feels rustic. Both pair beautifully with dark colonial style. Mix metals carefully, stick to one dominant tone throughout a room. Black accent pieces that work in every room of the house. Use black picture frames, vases, and trays as small but consistent accents. They tie rooms together without overwhelming. Place them on shelves, mantels, or coffee tables for cohesion. Combine black accents with warm surroundings. For instance, a black tray on a walnut table looks refined. Keep accents repeated 3 times in a space for balance. Matte black works best for accents. It feels modern yet timeless. How to refresh old furniture with a dark colonial finish. Sand down old wood furniture to prepare it for refinishing. Apply a dark stain like walnut or ebony for instant colonial appeal. Finish with a satin varnish for depth. Consider adding new hardware in brass or bronze for a refined look. This transforms worn pieces into elegant, Ralph Lauren-inspired furniture. It's a cost-effective way to achieve luxury. Always test stains on a hidden section before applying to the entire piece. The art of styling black lanterns and candle holders. Place lanterns in entryways, mantels, or dining tables for ambient glow. Use black iron or matte finishes to keep them timeless. Arrange in odd numbers for balance. Combine candle holders of different heights for layered effect. Use warm ivory candles instead of stark white. This softens the look and enhances the colonial atmosphere. Flameless LED candles are safer while still providing authentic glow. Using equestrian-inspired decor without overdoing it. Add equestrian motifs subtly with framed horse prints or leather straps. A riding boot display or saddle-inspired pillow works well in moderation. Keep these as accents, not the main theme. Blend equestrian elements with traditional colonial pieces like plaid throws and dark woods. This keeps the style sophisticated rather than kitschy. Less is more when it comes to motif decor. Stick to 1 or 2 equestrian details per room to keep balance. How to add character with vintage books and framed art. Stack vintage hardcovers on coffee tables or shelves for instant charm. Choose leather-bound or gold-detailed editions for authenticity. These add heritage without clutter. Pair books with framed art prints of landscapes, portraits, or equestrian themes. Use dark wood or black frames for consistency. Display in groupings to create impact. Hunt thrift shops and estate sales for unique books and art at affordable prices. The best fall wreaths for a traditional entryway. Choose wreaths with natural materials like dried leaves, pine cones, or wheat stalks. Keep colors warm, burgundy, gold, and forest green work beautifully. Hang it on a dark wood or black door for strong contrast. Add ribbon accents in black or plaid to tie into the Ralph Lauren theme. Keep the design full but not overwhelming for timeless charm. The wreath sets the tone for the entire home. Use a wreath hanger instead of nails to protect your door's finish. Black and gold, a classic pairing for dining room elegance. Begin with black tableware or chargers as the foundation. Layer gold-rimmed plates or flatware on top. This combination brings luxury without being flashy. Add gold candlesticks or napkin rings for subtle sparkle. Keep linens neutral to highlight the pairing. Together, black and gold create a refined dining experience. Avoid shiny yellow gold. Aged or brushed finishes look more sophisticated. Creating a cozy fall look with velvet and wool layers. Add velvet throw pillows in deep tones like burgundy or navy. Drape wool blankets across sofas or beds for warmth. This pairing creates depth and texture instantly. Use velvet curtains for a dramatic backdrop. Balance the richness with neutral wool accents to keep the space grounded. These fabrics embody fall sophistication. Mix smooth velvet with chunky wool for contrast that feels inviting. The right lighting choices for a colonial-style home. Choose chandeliers in wrought iron or aged brass for dining rooms. Use wall sconces in hallways to add colonial detail. Always keep bulbs warm white for ambient. Table lamps with black or leather bases work beautifully in living rooms. Avoid harsh overhead lighting. Use layers of light to create comfort. Lighting sets the entire mood of the decor. Dimmer switches are a must for flexibility and timeless atmosphere. How to arrange pumpkins and seasonal fruits with sophistication. Use matte black or gold-painted pumpkins instead of bright orange. Display them in wooden bowls, trays, or lanterns. Keep groupings small and intentional. Pair pumpkins with pomegranates, apples, or pears for natural color. Arrange them on dining tables or mantels for elegance. Keep everything in warm, muted tones for harmony. Avoid plastic fruit. Real or dried options always look richer. Bedroom inspiration: plaid bedding and black accents. Choose a plaid duvet in muted fall colors like navy, green, or red. Add solid black pillow shams or a headboard for contrast. Together, they form a timeless colonial look. Layer with wool or velvet throws at the foot of the bed. Use antique-style lamps or sconces on bedside tables. The bedroom should feel both cozy and refined. Keep walls neutral to let the plaid pattern stand out. Living room tricks for adding warmth to dark decor. Use layered lighting, lamps, candles, and lanterns to soften shadows. Add warm-toned rugs and throws against dark walls or furniture. This balances coziness with richness. Place reflective accents like brass trays or mirrors to bounce light. Include greenery or seasonal florals to freshen the mood. The living room should always feel inviting. Use warm bulb tones under 3000K for the best cozy effect. Dining room centerpieces that feel rich, not overdone. Start with a simple runner in plaid or solid wool. Place a cluster of lanterns or candlesticks in the center. Add seasonal greenery for balance. Avoid overcrowding. Choose 3 to 5 statement items instead of many small ones. Keep everything proportional to the size of the table. Simplicity creates sophistication. Fresh greenery lasts longer if kept in water-filled vases tucked inside displays. Simple hacks to make a small space feel grand and colonial. Paint trim and doors in black for instant architectural depth. Use mirrors to expand the visual space. Keep furniture scaled properly to avoid crowding. Add symmetry with matching lamps or art on opposite walls. This makes the room feel structured and grand. Even small homes can embody colonial elegance. Stick to fewer, larger statement pieces instead of many small items. symmetry creates instant traditional elegance. Place matching lamps on either side of sofas or beds. Arrange art in pairs or balanced grids. Symmetry is key in colonial-inspired decor. Use furniture placement to form mirrored layouts. Even mantle displays look best with balance. Symmetry communicates order and timeless design. Break symmetry slightly with a unique centerpiece to keep it interesting. Mixing old-world charm with modern comforts. Keep antique wood furniture as the foundation. Add modern comforts like plush seating or updated lighting. This creates balance between past and present. Blend technology seamlessly, hide cords, use elegant frames for TVs. Let the old-world details shine while enjoying modern convenience. Harmony is the key to sophistication. A modern neutral sofa can balance antique furniture beautifully. Final touches. Small details that make a room feel Ralph Lauren. Add finishing layers like vintage clocks, framed portraits, or equestrian accessories. Keep them subtle and consistent with the theme. Details define the entire mood of the room. Trays, books, and candles styled in small vignettes. Grouping items creates intentional elegance. These final touches bring the Ralph Lauren charm to life. Always step back and review the entire room. Remove one item if it feels crowded. Thank you for watching Elle's Decor Studio, where luxury lives in the details. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more high-end inspiration every week. Until we meet again, elevate every corner and live with elegance.